of this video was full of sarcasm, and that was done on purpose. I wanted people to think whether or not the things that I mentioned in that video were currently happening or in the plans of happening. After that, of course, I got a significant amount of bad comments and whatnot, and of course the subscribers, the count went down. And the funny thing is, the same amount of dislikes that I got was the same amount of people leaving or unsubscribing, and that is fine. That is definitely fine. There's nothing holding you here, and you don't want to hear what I have to say, by all means. But I do challenge anybody to tell me that whether or not I lie in that video. If you have not seen that video, it's a very short video, and I encourage you to see it. Now, I'm always saying that you have to be skeptic of, politicians and people in power. Absolute power equals absolute corruption. Plain and simple. Happens, historically proven. People may not believe it, or people may refuse it because their allegiance is on a man, not on to the country. But it goes beyond that. I will let people believe whatever they want. Is their right. I'm not taking that away. But yeah, I did a post afterwards, and I said, hey, I have addressed several political issues, but I do think that I have said enough, and I have warned people enough to open their eyes. People will not open their eyes. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back and start watching how things unfold. And things will unfold fairly fast. I was having a conversation with Mrs. D last night when this whole Colombia thing came about, that 2 planes were returned full of illegal immigrants, and both presidents got into a tit for tat. One's like, the Colombian president, you're not gonna tell me how to run my country. The other one is like, I'm gonna impose tariffs on you and remove all the visas, and it's a nightmare. It was a pissing contest. That's it. And of course, this morning I read another report. Oh, everything got solved. Go figure. Kids throwing a tantrum. That's the way I saw it. Anyways, the funny thing is, in one of the initial reports that I saw, the comment in there was, Trump is using a lot of stick, but very little carrot. Fair point. He is actually doing everything he said he was going to do. And again, I have said this in previous videos. You have to give him prop for that. He said that he was going to do it. He's doing it. Nonetheless, the issue that I'm seeing, and I think I'm going to put a short video. Let's roll this video. I hope you get the analogy in this video. I put Trump as the lion and everybody else as the hyenas. One lion cannot fight against all the hyenas. The hyenas, aka the rest of the world. I'm just putting it like that, give you a good example. That is what I said in my post, that spoiler alert, you will need you preps more than ever, because what I'm seeing is that all them people who got accustomed to get everything for free, and that they got accustomed to get everything for free, they're now, no, I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do. I don't care about your dollars. Okay, we're gonna give you the stick. I don't care. Okay. But the problem is, again, the same example that I give you, or as the example that I give you about the hyenas and the lion, when they all get together, they have a potential for overwhelming the lion, aka the US. My biggest concern is that the U.S. is not a producer as we once were. You see what I'm saying? We do have military power, and that is legit, and it is something to consider. But at the same time, when it comes to the economy, a lot of people are moving away from the dollar. I believe that the dollar, as a world currency reserve, is coming to an end. It happens. Historically, that happens all the time. It's not something unheard of. So, I think that for those people who are blind to what's going on, who are blind because of their loyalty, which I want to share something else with you. I try to see as many news as possible just to keep up with things. And I was watching Trump giving a speech. And in the comments, and I screenshot it because I wanted to share with y'all. Look at this. I want you to tell me whether or not this is okay. When people start comparing Trump with the reincarnation of Jesus, you better be careful. You better be careful. I don't see this right, to tell you the truth. I don't see this right at all. Now, I'm a person of faith. I respect everybody's faith. And I respect everybody's right to say whatever heck they want. I don't care what they say. Whatever heck they want. But be careful. When you see this type of things, be really careful. Because historically, bad things happen when this type of things start to happen. I'm just going to leave it at that. Nonetheless, I will say this once more. If you believe that everything will be fine, if you believe that everything that I said in my previous video is not going to come true, then don't prep anymore. Do not prep anymore. Again, I use a lot of sarcasm in that video, purposely. One of the comments that I got, it was an awesome comment, by the way. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, of course you wouldn't know because I didn't say anything until right now. That video was reported immediately. I had to take it down, go through the review process, and put it back up again. Yeah, I know, right? But again, one of the comments that I got was, if you can't taste the sarcasm, lick the screen. That was awesome. Pete, that was awesome. Anyways, yeah. I'm telling you all, don't think for 1 second that you are off the hook when it comes to preparedness. I strongly believe that, and I said this before too, we will see a good result down the line, but I think this few years are going to be hell. It's going to be just hard because we have to destroy pretty much everything that people got used to. And people will fight tooth and nail to keep that they really like, and that is free money, which is no such thing as free money because it came from you and me, but they want it and they're going to fight for it. You will soon see riots on the streets. I hear reports already that when they go to this pick up people that they have no documents or they're here illegally, they have been fight back already. Boom, boom, boom. Fight backs already. I can't 100% confirm that yet. Once I do, I will come back and say, hey, yeah, 100%. That's why I'm saying I heard, through chats and whatnot. But I don't put it out of the realms of possibilities, to tell you the truth. In fact, I'm pretty much 100% sure that it will happen eventually. If it hasn't happened yet, because I can't confirm that yet. Nonetheless, here is the thing, y'all. Don't hold an elected official to the standards of Jesus. There's one. That's it. Don't put all your faith in one man. Don't. Put your faith in your family and the one above. That's it. When it comes to preparedness, it's not just about putting beans and rice away. It is not just about doing that. That will run out eventually. You need to become a little bit of jack of all trades and try to produce as much as possible. Become a producer. I said this in previous videos. I don't know how many times and how many ways I have to say it. When people get upset with me because I tell the truth and leave the channel, it is what it is. If you can't handle the truth, there's no place for you here. You can disagree with me and it's fine. But I'm telling you, this is what I'm seeing. If you're seeing something different, you're more than welcome to put it in the comment section. I'm always reading the comments. You're more than welcome to email me. If the comment's going to get too long, I prefer for you to email me. That way I can read it better. It's a little hard for me to read it on the YouTube app on my phone. So just keep those things in mind. Nobody's perfect. The damage that has been done to the U.S. is extensive. I want the U.S. to be great again. If he can do it, by all means, I am all for it. All for it. But what I'm seeing is that he is the lion, and there's going to be a lot of hyenas, a lot, around him, surrounding him, and attacking him. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether or not you see it this way. I hope everything goes well. I think the next 4 years are going to have a lot of surprise for us. I think we're going to see definitely price increases. I think we're going to see turmoil. I think ultimately we're going to see, I don't want to say civil war, but I want to say that at least we're going to see some turmoil on the streets. That's just my thoughts. So prepping, don't stop prepping. This is not sarcasm now. Do not stop prepping. Prep more. Better to be prepared than unprepared. Plain and simple. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.